Well, here we go. Guess who? It's him. He's back again. How y'all doing, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Hey, we're sitting around today. We're doing a whole rap load of videos here and taking care of you with some solid information and some cutting edge ideas and applications that you can try in your twin flame connection specifically. And we do have a request here. I'm going to move some equipment around here. And I do have another request here that I want to give some attention to. Oh, no, correction. This is one that I wrote down myself because it is something that I've seen there is interest to. The twin flame connection is so much more than just two people in a relationship. I'm sure I'm going to stir up some resistance with this one. I do appreciate, excuse me, I do appreciate the idea here that there are a great many people out there that are now understanding that the twin flame connection is available to everyone when they have reached the point of evolution and spiritual awareness, if I can put it that way, that change is inevitable for them. They will get a crack at it. And I do realize that there are many people out there who really, their whole timeline presence in this particular go round is they just want to be in a relationship, nothing wrong with that, and they just want to be with their partner and they want to have a successful, deep union in the form of relationship. They want to have a family and they want to do what everybody else is doing, but they want to do it differently. I get it. I understand that. However, in this particular video, and the purpose here is not to upset people or annoy them or whatever, but what I would like to do with everyone's approval here is I would like to point out that the twin flame connection is an opportunity to, at some point down the road, bring two people into a type of union in a very highly evolved relationship. But the opportunity in the twin flame connection is so much more than that. And I just want to point that out without anybody getting upset or thinking I'm demeaning or lessening the significance of people who just want to be in relationships in the ordinary traditional way. Nothing wrong with that, and that's basically what it's for, because those people in a traditional relationship, having gone through the twin flame connection, and if they are successful at it, and if they pay a lot of attention to the videos I'm putting up, they sure as hell are going to be successful, and they're going to do it a lot faster than if they go on somewhere else. Yes, I'm biased, because I know what I'm talking about. Hey, what can I say? That's me. Mr. Ego inside of myself that likes myself, that actually thinks I'm doing something important. Yes, I do. Having fun. Anyway, so the idea here is, in this particular video, I just wanted to point out that when the initial twin flame connection takes place, you will find a lot of people at that particular point have what I call latent potential within them. They may have dabbled at it. They may be, a little bit more artistic. They may be a little bit musical. They may have had an interest in, doing some kind of creative talent, or they may have an interest in, changing their career, or they may have had opportunities that have kind of come their way and it just didn't kind of look at them, kind of thing. And what happens mainly also in these twin flame connections now, one of the main features of it is You can go on and on and on, and you can, put down 25 or 10 or 7 or 12 or how many, signs of a twin flame connection, okay, or signs it's your twin flame. I mean, anybody can do those things nowadays. They're as simple as this and that. But the main thing is there's 2 or 3 signs that are the same for everybody, okay, and everybody should have them in their signs and symptoms when they put them up. They keep repeating all of the same videos and everybody just gives it a different perspective, changes the words around. They're all doing the same thing that we did 10 years ago when we put ours up. All they're doing is doing the same things over again, and everybody's forgotten about the signs and symptoms that we put up 10 years ago because it's too far to scroll down in our video thing. But that's okay, I get it. So anyways, what takes place here is all of these potentials within an individual are vivified. But the 3 main things that you need to remember about the twin flame connection, and this also can happen to somebody who is not with or did not or will not connect with a twin flame connection, go through these symptoms themselves. But the standard procedure now, and this is based on evolution of the process itself, see, the twin flame connection is not staying the same, all right? As we make progress in the twin flame connections, as we are making progress, it's slow. It's not anywhere near what a lot of people say it is. It's slow, but we are moving forward. We are moving forward, that's for sure. And we are going to make it. Our society is going to change. Well, we're not going to do it without some lumps and bumps to a lot of people. So the 3 main things that happen in the twin flame connection, and it can happen to lesser or greater degree in one or both individuals, is as soon as you feel that connection, more than likely you're going to have a Kundalini awakening. That's the rising of the energy from the base of the tailbone. You're also going to have an opening of the heart center chakra at that point. And 3, you're going to have a very, very intense vivification of all of your essence of personality, character, be it positive and or negative, come up right away. And somewhere along the line shortly after that, what's going to happen is as your twin flame connection, or a person by himself, continues on, what will happen is you will notice in the twin flame connection is usually where it'll happen first. You will have this telepathic connection initially with your twin flame, and you will have talents and abilities that are latent to you that you've explored, and suddenly they just really blossom. Everything within you is going to blossom. The good, the bad, and the ugly, as I said before. And you need to remember that. So the potential that's there is, first of all, I look at it this way, and you're going to find this a little odd. When you have the Kundalini rising and the heart center open and you feel the love bite, as you call it, with your twin flame, what you really focus on as a general rule, and it's to be expected, is you focus on the other person and the connection of what you think is love between the 2 of you. But the love that you think between the 2 of you is what you see and sense in the bubble love phase. That's the potential outcome that you could feel as a perennial state of consciousness. But the first object of that connection is not to manifest it as a relationship, as so many of you see it, but manifest as an opportunity for you to get down and to take a look at all of this stuff that you don't like, or aspects of yourself that are not characteristic of someone who's self-aware, nurturing their character, and is not following their old dogma and traditions of belief systems based on input that they've received from other people. Now, I want to make this statement here, because I'm going to do a video on this very shortly. What I've noticed here is this, is everybody at this particular point is looking for expression of freedom. But I find that everyone, and myself included, we all have belief systems. The question we need to start asking ourselves is, where are those belief systems coming from? Have we created those belief systems ourselves? Or are those belief systems that we've incorporated from someone else and took them on as our own belief systems? most people know as well as I do that you start to get trained for belief systems when you're a child, especially when you're a teenager. That's when they put you through the religious indoctrination and dogma that you have to go through. This is when you start picking up on the political structure and people want you to join their particular political belief systems. So they bombard you with literally all of this stuff. There are so very few people on this planet who function from their own belief systems. And I'm going to repeat that. There are so very few people on this planet who function from their own belief systems. Most of you are functioning from belief systems that you've incorporated in yourself and manifest them as belief systems that you have, but they're not yours. You didn't create them. They're someone else's that you've incorporated within yourself, and you don't even know it. And you will defend those belief systems like they're your own when they're attacked or someone ridicules them. So what happens in this particular situation here is you really want to take a look at what is manifesting in the unpleasant way, or what you may not like see coming out, and focus on that first, because that's the diamond in the rough. The other stuff that you see, this positive, creative, and the skills and the gifts and the psychic intuitiveness and all the rest of the stuff that's already getting enhanced, has already been there, and it's going to get better. The problem lies here is you won't be able to use it too much in the future going forward if you haven't gone back and dug out all of the old belief systems so that you can come from a point of reflection. Okay, let me give you an example, if I may. Okay. There's a whole host of people on this planet who believe in reincarnation. And you can go up on the internet and you can find book after book, person after person, giving discourses, writing books on reincarnations and people getting past life regressions and living through past lives and whatever. And because of that, you begin to reinforce your belief system about reincarnation. So guess what? I'm going to say something very simple here and see how this feels to you. The belief system that you have about reincarnation right now, those of you who are listening, did you pick that up from someone else and incorporate it as yourself? Or did you create that belief system yourself? Because I'm going to tell you something that's going to rock your boat. All right? I don't believe in reincarnation. And I don't believe in karma. I'll tell you why. Because we're going through a process of evolution. We have magnificent heart-setter, creative source energies manifesting through us. I'm going to tell you something. As long as you believe in reincarnation, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to keep recycling and reincarnating. Yeah. When you originally came here, this is a little off topic, but I'm going to say it. When you originally came here as a physical energy entity being, you came only for one go-round. Only one. And you got caught in a belief system of reincarnation. You got to come back to do this. You got to come back to do that. And you started to take on the belief of karma. So if you believe in reincarnation, guess what you have to do? You have to keep reincarnating because you believe it. Because just because your body dies, your consciousness doesn't. And if you believe in reincarnation, you've got to have another body to reincarnate. So you're going to reincarnate. And if you believe in karma, it's the same thing. The law of attraction is going to give you karma. And people say, well, I can prove it. I can give you this book and I can give you this. I don't buy that stuff from other people. Create your own belief systems. Find out actually what it is. Because I'll tell you a shocking truth. When I started having experiences of overlapping lifelines at the same time, and experiencing myself as a woman, and knowing that there are 3 other people like me on the planet who are extensions and models of myself, I was in the greatest state of shock in my life, because there's something wrong here. There's something wrong with this program. So what I'm saying to you at this particular point is very few of us are actually have any extension or expression of true freedom. Because while we're here and we keep this reincarnation cycling belief system going, you have to keep adding to that particular agenda. This is one of the opportunities of the twin flame connection. To be able to break up these old wheels of belief systems and create new ones by yourself. Do you not agree with me? Every one of you that's watching it, and you're evolving and growing your hearts and do you not believe that you are a co-creator? Do you not believe that? If you have this magnificent mechanism in the middle of your chest, are you not a co-creator? Then create. Because I'll tell you something, the gift that has been given to you of co-creation through the enhancement of your abilities and skills is not based on belief systems that are you incorporated from other people. The co-creative ability that will manifest for you is from the personality and the person and the reality that you create now as a co-creator in the twin flame connection. Am I getting home to you here? Of the potential that's here sitting in the twin flame connection that many of you are not seeing beyond the relationship? Am I getting through here? That's passion. I'm not screaming at you. My passion is authentic. You can see it around me. Anybody who's clairvoyant can see what's happening around my energy field right now. It's just blue-white, like that. It's spread all around the room. I can feel it. I'm illuminated right now. Boy, am I ever. So in any case, this is what's happening. So the potential of the twin flame connection and what it can do is awesome. What it's going to allow you to do is to, one, the very smallest thing, the least important of all, is to create a new form of relationship that is a union between two people. That's the smallest and the most unimportant part of it. The most important part of it is what I've just been talking about, of what you can create as a co-creator in that sense. The idea that I'm trying to do here is to get people to realize how limited we are in physical reality. We think we have freedom. You don't have freedom anywhere on the planet. There's no such thing as freedom. No such thing. As long as you're in the body physical, you will never know what freedom is. But remember something, once you leave the body, you will go to the reality that you have created here because of the source creator opportunities that you've now been given. So if you now have a wonderful heart center co-creative power within yourself, and you keep the reincarnation thing going, and I hear so many of you talking on many different Facebook twin flame groups, oh, my twin flame and I are working through our karma, or I've got a soulmate and we're working through our karma. You keep believing that shit, and you're going to keep doing it, guys. You are. And you can spoof and say, oh yeah, there's Molly going, spouting off again. No, I ain't spouting off again. I'm telling the truth. Belief systems that you incorporate into you, are they belief systems you created? Or are they belief systems that you incorporated from other people who wanted you to believe in their belief system, so then you become part of their belief system? They own you. You're owned by the belief system of the person that created the belief system that you believe in, and you will defend their belief system. That's not what we need in a collective. But I got an answer for you. The next time somebody tells you you're an old soul, You can say, yeah, I believe in reincarnation. You can tell, can't you? I've been here so many times, I still can't figure it out. So now you got an answer for it. Okay, that's an example. Yeah, and I'm still working on my karma. I guess I'll come back another 50 or 60 times here because I really got a karma issue going here with a lot of people. I got the guy down the road there. I pissed him off there one day. I turned my sprinkler on and he got his new car just painted and got it all wet and the state paint moved. Well, I got to come back, work out that karma. Oh boy, I'm in karma, uba, uba kind of deal. Yeah, let's get on with the karma. Yeah, almost like the narcissist pickle. Don't you know? Anyways, I think I made my point. What do you think? In a fun way. The opportunity is awesome what's there. But when the connection comes to you, I realize it's exciting, it's stimulating. And all you really want to do is be with that other person. Take a moment, take a breath. Think about what's there. Think about the other things that are being offered to you. Think that if you do it right this time, if you do it right, you may not have to come back and do it again. And the best way to do that is to eliminate all the ridiculous belief systems that other people have put into us that keep coming back, that you have to keep coming back to live their belief systems. Isn't that exciting? That's freedom. Have a great day. Love you all. Truly do. I know how. I do.